she's got a potty mouth.
But we literally, when we work in such a tiny town, we're all friends and family, and we hang out and do life together, and it really makes the entire experience that much more amazing.
I'm gonna make a t-shirt that says we do life together. Your picture. I like that.
Well, this book also sees more than introduce more regular female characters. It's been kind of an interesting
Thank God.
What? What? You said what? Every year you say this. What is... We're not fun?
Well, what's it been like as you discover these new characters and they each have a different kind of ability? Is that kind of like a fun little thing for you guys, or just kind of roll right out?
It's so... I guess it's kind of weird. None of it seems to phase us at this point. It's all pretty normal. People are psychic. People are electrocutable.
People have bullets.
They dodge bullets. They magnify.
Bullet magnets.
Attract bullets. You attract bullets.
I'm a bullet magnet, which I assumed would mean I wouldn't be around too long.
Pufferfish trouble this year.
Yeah, the pufferfish problem is good. I'm actually rather annoyed at your trouble, because your trouble has ended gunplay for me almost completely. I can't ever have a gun anymore, because if I'm around him,
You had a gun in my episode.
Is there one this season? All of a sudden, Duke had no guns this season. They were gone.
Duke doesn't need a gun. That's how to win a
That
battle.
was a good answer, actually. That was really good. That's why you're a writer. Wait. What? Adam has 2 guns on each other? Oh, no, not compared to him.
Well, one of the things I noticed about some of our predominant female characters is you gotta be really careful as an actor not to touch them. For Kate Kelton's character, she'd kill you. Don't touch.
I don't know.
Well, it's extreme pain. It's extreme pain. It's not a, we're all sci-fi geeks up here. All the writers certainly are, and some of the people in this room. And so we have to be careful about, because we're in the X-Files, X-Men, we all know it cold. Brian Milliken at the end of the table is an encyclopedia of every sci-fi thing that has ever happened in the history of time. And so we'll come up with an idea in the room, and Brian will say, okay, kind of like X-Files, season 3, episode 14, happened in the 3rd act. It was this character, he used the first person plural. You got to be careful if we don't split the infinitive. But and by the way, that's not an exaggeration. Back my play. So the big question with Kate Kelton's character, if you touch her, you feel pain, is how different is this than Rogue from X-Men? And the big difference, of course, is we can't afford to do the special effect on the person every single time. But that's different, because Rogue will kill you, and that's the problem, and it keeps her isolated. And of course, in our case, whatever we do, it's only for the period of the troubles, and then it goes back to where they can live with the problem. And so it's a distinction of, it's not a lifetime curse. It's like more like the running of the Grunions back into the Pacific Ocean. That's an LA thing. Anyway, so we do run into this problem of troubles and curses and how they overlap with other troubles all the time.
I'm